2 of not installing the proper 1 gigabyte unoQ. The second time I fully started up, it showed me this start update. So let's try to break this unoQ. By the way, I buy 3 Arduinos every time I buy an Arduino. I've probably bricked more Arduinos than 95. I probably have bricked more Arduinos than most people have Arduinos. You can call me out on that if you want. I did a lot of work with the Portenta H7 Pro board. Amazing board. $115. And then the LoRa Vision Shield or the PoE Ethernet Shield. They are both, it's an amazing board. But doing weird stuff like what I do, where I push the limits of the board, or maybe just hook up a wire incorrectly, yeah, it's just, I brick some boards. I'm not connected with Arduino other than I talk to the software people a lot. I am part of the expert network for Gimpulse, and I teach high school. I teach a Maker 100. If you GitHub Maker 100, you'll find a curriculum. You'll find the Portenta H7 original Maker 100. You'll find a new Maker 100 Eco. This stuff's just updating. These videos I want to show you real time to give you a sense of how long these things take. My internet here is not grand, but it's not bad either. I'll just keep talking. I've taught neural network machine learning for almost 10 years, starting when TensorFlow first came out in 2015. I tried some of the Python stuff there, started teaching RNNs, but I quickly moved to DeepLearn.js, which became TensorFlow.js in 2017. And it's pretty amazing. Web browser, Edge AI, it can do all the PoseNet, hand mesh, face mesh, segmentation. Ooh, updates have been successfully applied. Please restart applab to continue. Okay, so let's close applab. Last time, there's no little restart. Ooh, there's no restart at all. I think what I'm going to do is just reboot the whole computer, because presently I have no idea. Oh, wait a sec. There is... Does anyone see it? I think in the little finder, I'm down here. I think you just click it once, don't you? There it is. Okay, so I'm not rebooting the whole computer. This thing you have to double click. And we're back in applab. It'll probably say, let's update. We are checking for updates. Interesting. I wonder if I fully reboot the board, whether it'll be different. This is all good stuff. Board name, Tomasina. I have, maybe I can, there. Let's call it Jur. Jur 2, because this is my second unoQ. Confirm it. There's a little confirm button down here. So that didn't come up on the original one. What the heck is this? Linux. Confirm. That's interesting. It's not going to show them. I'll try not to say it out loud. Although this is not a secret password, it's just one I use. Once again, little confirm button. So this isn't out of the box unoQ, this is after the update. Ooh, that's interesting. I've got the proper blink. Now I have not done the full update. This will probably brick stuff. Let's just try bricking the board. You can understand how I've probably bricked more Portenta H7s than anyone. Why am I not hired by Arduino? Well, I'm a full-time teacher, so that makes sense. I wouldn't be able to be full-time Arduino and teach. Once again, sorry. I normally do really quick videos. Let's put that over there. And really sorry about the focus here. I'll try. That was the wrong way. So what it's doing, this is supposed to be real time to give you a sense of how much, see it's still running, of how much time these things take to run. I've got my unoQ here. It's just a stop. This is the new Blink. So all is not lost. It just took a couple of reboots to get here. Oh, notice my applab updated 0.2.0, which is the same as on my good unoQ. This stuff looks like the normal downloading to a board, but it doesn't do it every time. It's weirdly like Python, where it's not. It's C++, but it's weirdly, it doesn't do this every single time. So I don't really know what's going on in the background. It seems to do this once. I don't know if it does it once every time you load, and then it only updates what's the latest. Anyway, this took about 5 minutes last time. I'm leaving this recording. Super curious if you have to do the 1 gig update. I will probably, and on this run I do have the webcam set up, so just really interesting. I wonder if, since I'm on Wi-Fi anyway, I can do whatever the Debian update is. Anyway, if you're normally seeing my videos and it just used to me doing it quickly without much background, just flying through it. I super apologize for this, but I think it's really important for people to realize, especially if you're in my situation where sometimes you go do a workshop and you're like, let's have brand new boards, and be aware that you've got this length of time that you may have to go through stuff. Now, Arduino hopefully will send out a board, maybe in a month or two, that has a better image on the board. Ooh, that kind of looks like the normal it running. By the way, I have not got serial monitor running yet. I don't even think it does work. There's the Python, you see it's different, and there's the app launcher, which is what we were just watching. So in the serial monitor, this is the Blink one. It says right there, Blink. Sorry. Anyway, I'm looking at the board, and it blinks. Woohoo! So this is really interesting. I haven't done the one gig download, so I'm going to stop this. I'm going to run my favorite program, and you'll notice it doesn't do the whole downloading thing. And I really don't know what's going on. Some Arduino person could tell me. I'm hoping... Oh, okay, sorry. Now, this is the one the one that's really cool is detect objects on camera and the person classifier. But the one I like the best is this one, unoQ pin toggle. And while it's doing stuff, remember I'm not pausing, this is full regular speed. I have, by the way, snap circuits. The 750 is really handy. You don't need a breadboard, you just plug stuff in. yeah, this is obviously, it's got its own resistor, just got to plug them in the right way. The black would find ground. And, oh, it's run. Oh, shoot. I forgot to hit run. Dang. Okay, so it's running, and probably a good idea to time this, although I'm slow getting my timer going. Normally I do videos where I've done them before, so it's not totally confusing. What's typically and funny with tech is I may have done it before, and then when I'm doing it the second time, it's different because I'm on a different computer or something, and that's the typical screw up. Notice the CPU, you can barely see it there, is at 60%, just running this. I really want to show you. Storage says 6.86 gigs are used, and 9 out of 9. That's interesting. Now what I find super interesting is it doesn't right now do that massive download, and I don't really get it. It's hard to tell if this thing's running. It says stop right there. So let's try, ooh, failed to execute default. Okay, interesting. Because I haven't updated. So that's one of the things that's probably failed to execute default web browser. Interesting. I'm thinking I don't have duck whatever, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to load it. Ooh, Chromium web browser. Let's see if the Chromium one loads. So it didn't give me an error, but it's not loading. I didn't know we had the Chromium. I don't know the difference between DuckDuckGo and Chromium. Is this running? Come on, machine. Where did Chromium go? Chromium might be slow to load. There's Chromium. I guess gonna try. User bin Chromium. Okay, I wonder if there's user bin DuckDuckGo. Sorry, I've did tons of Linux 15 years ago. That doesn't look like it's running. And so I'm stuck here that I can't show this really cool app to see if it's working. That's super irritating. And my own fault because I haven't done the 1 gig download. Let me pause, see if I can fix it. Okay, well, I just ran the person classifier and it is doing this downloady thing. So, and I rebooted the computer. The next step for this is to see if, since it did update the applab to 0.2.0, to see if I can manually offline download the Debian, the 1 gig file. I think this is a good exercise since I do have an unoQ that's working fine. Problem here is this download thing takes a while, but yeah, these programs aren't supposed to be fast. I'm real time showing you how long these things should take. So if yours is doing it differently, you'd be aware of it. The screen still says stop. I kind of wish it would do a little ping or something when it's finished. This is downloading, I think, to the STM32U585. So theoretically, it shouldn't take super long. It's uploading a person detector, edge impulse model. And let's just see how we do. didn't even realize this is right in front of my face. Can I turn me a little bit? Not really. So sorry about the webcam. This is why I'd like to get a screen recorder going. I just don't know the Debian system that well. Yeah, I haven't really done much Linux stuff in a long time. It's kind of funny, actually. I switched from Linux to Arduinos. Actually, I was doing Windows apps. I switched because I didn't really want a Raspberry Pi where you had a lower power Linux machine, because if I'm going to use Linux, I wanted a high powered Linux machine. So now I've kind of gone full circle, and it's an okay low power Linux machine with an Arduino. So we'll see. Though there will be lots of changes. It's just close. It's November 1st. I bet things are much more stable. And it's actually pretty good already. And it's only been out for, well, I ordered it about 2 weeks ago. And strangely, it came quite quickly. And without duty, which I wasn't expecting. I think if you order 3 in Canada, 3 unoQs, you stay under some limit, 150 Canadian dollar limit, and there's no duty, which was a little surprising. I should probably show what it's doing. Now, this is loading an Edge Impulse model. If you've ever done this with the Arduino IDE in C++, this is why people like Python so much, is this part's the fast part, the compiling. 20 minutes for it to compile. So that looks better. Looks like it's running. Now, I'm not going to be able to load the web page that shows it, but I'm really curious if the person classifier, I have no idea if my webcam is going, but it's looking at me and nothing's showing up on the board. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to load that. Let's see if we can get the browser going. I don't think so, but what's another way I could load the browser? Web browser, you see what's happening is it's saying it's active, failed to execute web browser. Yeah, it uses the web browser to kind of connect with, yeah, it's too bad. It's got a little blue light going. I could do one more thing. I could try the, I don't have a mic set up. I do know the mic does something. How do I get back in here? Arduino. Ooh. New confidence. I'm shining the webcam at me. Person. I'd really like to see the other one. I wonder if I should hook up a mic. Oh, I'm going to lose it for this chat, but let's get back out of here. I wish I had remembered whether it's the object detection or Hey Arduino. The nice thing with Hey Arduino is it shows up on the screen. Okay, we might lose the mic, but let's do it. I have no idea if you can hear me. I'm going to run this. Super interested if now that the Edge Impulse stuff has been downloaded, whether it does that downloading thing, because when I'm using the updated unoQ, I'm not seeing that 3-4 minute page of downloads happening. it would make sense that it downloads some module once, like the bricks, the web UI brick. And I have no idea if you can hear me. Let me pause. Stop pause. I think you might be able to hear me. Anyway, Python downloading. Let's see if we have a massive... I kind of think it's running. Let me try. Hey, let's put it up there so you can see. Hey, Arduino. Hey, Arduino. Hey, Arduino. Hey, Arduino. Oh, now it's starting. There we go. Let's go to the Python side. Hey, Arduino. Hey, Yes! Okay. Okay, so that's really cool. This is Edge Impulse. Hey, Arduino. See? It reacted, it saw it. So even though I can't see the web page, I don't think this one uses a web page, but hey, Arduino. Cool. Hey, Arduino. Hey, Arduino. Hey, Arduino. Oh, okay, got that one. Anyway, that's really cool. Edge Impulse on the unoQ with a microphone. I'm going to do one more before stopping this. Let's go back. I just want to try the detect objects on camera and see if we get this weird downloading thing. So the camera's there. I don't think it's going to work. It'd be nice if the LED showed like a dog and cat, but this one detects a bunch of things. I haven't quite figured out how many things it detects, but I've definitely seen keyboard, fridge, mouse, stuff like that. I wonder if the Python monitor will show those things. I know those Arduino serial monitors, not super interesting. That was a lot faster. So a reminder, this board has not done the 1 gig update. It has done the Arduino applab update, and the browser is definitely messed up, and it failed to execute the web browser. That would be an interesting one to fix. I might chat with Arduino, but I don't think it gives anything. I know it can see a mouse, putting a mouse in front of the camera, but you see it needs the app to update. So I'm going to talk to them about how to get the browser running after the Arduino. So I'm going to stop this. Not horrible. And I haven't bricked it. So from that point of view, reminder, I did not do the 1 gigabyte download, but on this case we did after a couple of updates, the Arduino applab 0.2.0. Anyway, have a really good day.